Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video on Mr. Sean Diddy Combs. Now, guys, I know that a lot of people have been asking why is it that creators are not talking about people like that guy from Abercrombie and Fitch and people like Harvey Weinstein. And guys, let's be honest with ourselves. When creators do those videos, if you don't support them, creators are going to feel as though they have no need to be talking about a topic that is not supported. I've created videos on so many topics and I don't see those supports. And when you don't see the support, you're not driven unless it's, something that you're truly passionate about that sparks that creativity and the topic pulls you in, then you'll do it and keep doing it irrespective of the numbers, right? And not many of us are like that because people do have things to take care of in their personal lives and their time that they invested, they just want a little bit of return on it. And I don't think that is too much to ask for. Now, let's get into this video because Sean Diddy Combs' accuser lawyer is comparing Diddy to Harvey Weinstein.
There are dozens of people coming forward. Some to you, some to another attorney, but there are dozens of people. What stood out with these three men to you that made you say, you know what, we need to file this case?
The patterns. Whenever you have a serial abuser, they follow a pattern. Harvey Weinstein had a pattern. Sean Combs has a pattern. And with all three of them, the stories are a little different, but the pattern's always the same. Come into my orbit, have a drink, you get woozy, take a rest, wake up to being sodomized. That was the pattern. And it was the same in every single story.
And the details that they told you, can you give me a sense of, was there some detail that sort of stuck with you that said, I have to go forward with this?
Well, I think the person who was his gopher really struck me when he regained consciousness and Sean says to him, I'm almost done, held still. And that struck me. That was a powerful recollection, and I was struck by it, and the rawness and the arrogance actually that went along with it, and the entitlement. So that was the one that really stuck with me.
Man, when I tell you, I think he meant Jeffrey Epstein, maybe. Now, the lawyer is saying that Diddy has a particular pattern, and this pattern is definitely synonymous with many people, such as Harvey Weinstein. Now, let's get into this report because you guys know that once there's a report out, I like to go into the report, and after maybe a few paragraphs, we stop and we talk a little bit about it and share some insights and all of that. Okay? So, according to TMZ, Thomas, I think this is Guthra, the lawyer for three anonymous men who have accused Diddy of backdooring them, says Diddy is a lot like another fallen Hollywood power play, Harvey Weinstein. Now, guys, if you don't remember, Harvey Weinstein is this powerful Hollywood producer who is besties with people like Oprah Winfrey, and he has been doing unpleasantries to a lot of women. When you think about Salma Hayek, Demi Moore, Paris Hilton, he cornered Paris Hilton in a bathroom. It was so unpleasant to her, but people came in and Paris was able to escape him, and then he wanted to be a predator, basically track her down, but it didn't work. Thank God. Now, Paris is being an advocate to stop child exploitation, and that is good. So we're going to get into that in another video. Now, the report further states the attorney stopped by CNN Wednesday to talk about the lawsuit he recently filed on behalf of his three clients, and he says the similar thread in their stories caught his attention early on. The thing is that many attorneys are going to start taking these cases because many of these attorneys know that while they may not win the case, it offers publicity and discovery into their career. People are going to know that there's a lawyer in that corner. You don't need to have the money. That lawyer was on TV. He represented some of Sean Diddy Combs' victims or alleged victims, and that is going to be good for their resume. So Now, this is all PR at this time. Not saying that the accusers' cases are not valid, but 50 Cent tends to think that the male who was telling CNN journalist in an interview to stop, it was painful. 50 tend to think that that accuser is lying. I see why he says that, because 50 is looking at the build of the guy, the build of Diddy, but sometimes it's not the build of the individual, because when people are on, substance, I have to be careful with my words, like Sean Diddy Combs, we've heard about the pink powder. When people are on substance, that's 9 demons plus that individual against a single person. So there's so much to take into consideration instead of judging. So on that one, I can't agree with 50. Now they're saying, Gurfra says abusers like Diddy accused of being all have patterns, adding former Hollywood producer Weinstein had them all. While Gurfra, if I have his name pronounced correct, admits there are differences in his client's story, they have the same basic through line. They claim they came into Diddy's orbit. He allegedly gave them a drink that made them feel woozy, and then they say they woke up to the mogul backdooring them. My goodness. Now, Goffer mentions a statement one of his clients made in particular when Diddy allegedly told the man he was wording he would be done soon. Combs' legal team tells TMZ these complaints are full of lies. We will prove them false and seek sanctions against every unethical lawyer who filed fictional claim against him. So he's denying everything, just like he did when the lawsuit was first filed. As you know, Diddy is locked up in MDC Brooklyn preparing for his trial next May. He is facing charges of racketeering, ex-trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Many people have filed civil lawsuits against Diddy, including these 3 men who choose to file anonymously, each claiming they woke up to Diddy backdooring them. Weinstein attorney Arthur Edela slams Gufra for comparing the 2 men, telling TMZ it is an outright lie to say that Harvey Weinstein had a pattern of drugging women and sexually abusing them. Not one accuser or Mr. Weinstein's ever alleged that to make such a claim is reckless and irresponsible. The difference in the allegation between Mr. Weinstein and Mr. Combs could not be any more different. In New York, Mr. Weinstein is an innocent man anxiously awaiting his trial to finally clear his name here. Now guys, as it relates to Harvey Weinstein, why his attorney is saying he's innocent is because the case was brought to the New York highest court, who have overturned the 2022 Howard conviction, citing improper rulings by the trial judge, and there's some bunch of legalities that ties into that. But guys, again, Sean Diddy Combs is being bombarded with a lot of lawsuits. So as you guys know, we've been hearing about these lawsuits coming at Diddy for quite some time now, and we know that it's not about to slow down. Every time that we think we're getting a break from these allegations, there are more stepping through. Now guys, it's your time to chime in. What are your thoughts? While you're at it, remember to thumbs up this video, leave a comment, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.